What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, I'm a little sick. I got an upper respiratory thing going that everybody seems to have right now at the time of recording this video in January 2025, and I'm going a little bit stir crazy. I've been sitting around the house trying to rest, trying to recover, getting a little bit of work done, but mostly not doing a whole lot. So I wanted to make this video today diving into one of the main reasons, in my opinion, you know what, I'm just gonna say the main reason why I see so many videographers, and it used to be me, but why I see so many videographers not able to charge more and work with higher paying clients, work with the premium, high paying dream clients that everybody wants to work with. What is the number one thing why most videographers struggle so much to do that? Why are there so many starving artists out there? You know, the people who have great work, who know how to shoot, who know how to edit, who can make great videos. Their demo reel looks killer, but they're not very good at making money, and they struggle to land these higher paying clients that value their work, that value their time, and that pay them a premium. Why do so many videographers struggle with this? What is it? I'm going to tell you what it is in just a second, but I want to tell you a story first that's going to give you some context and even reveal what that thing is. So about 7 years ago now, before I was making six figures in my video business, when I was charging like $500 per project, we're talking like 3 days of shooting, a week of editing for like $250, maybe $500 if I was lucky. Why was I stuck not able to charge more for that? Because now I can charge, and I have charged well over $25,000 for less work than I used to charge $500 for. How in the world is that even possible? Well, back then, when a client would reach out and they would want a quote and they would want a video, the first thing I would ask about is like, what kind of like gear do you guys need? Like, do you need a drone? Are we shooting in 1080 or are we shooting in 4K? And then I would like sell them on that. I'd be like, here's my demo reel, here's my work, like it's really good quality, you know, you should pay me $2,000 for it. And that never seemed to work. The client would always just come back and say, no, you know, I can just find someone like for cheaper with similar quality work, or like our last guy, his work was like even better than this. Not trying to be rude, but like it was even better than this, and he charged like a lot less than that. Like he charged $500. So our budget is $500. Do you want to take it or not? And out of desperation, because I was young and I was broke and I was just starting, I would just take those deals, and I would be frustrated, and I didn't understand why I couldn't charge the $2,000, $3,000, now $15 and $20K plus for similar productions. And what it ultimately came down to, and I realized this later on, and this is what changed everything for me, but what it came down to is I wasn't understanding the value that I was bringing to the table. I didn't care about what the video actually did for my client. I was just being selfish. I just wanted to make more money. I just wanted to buy more gear. I just wanted to, you know, charge more for my work without like actually there being any like value or substance there. And so I lacked the ability to position my services as one that solves a problem for them, but just like delivers art or just like a pretty video. Because when you're not anchoring your work to the outcome that your client is looking for in their business, then all you're selling is art. You're selling a pretty video that looks nice, that has cool transitions, but is not actually making anybody more money. So that is the reason, that is the biggest reason why by most, I literally mean 99% of videographers can't charge what they want to charge. And look, it's not your fault. If you're there right now, like I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I was that way too. Like I went to school for business for 4 years. I went to traditional college. I got my degree, my bachelor's degree in business. And even after 4 years of learning marketing and sales and business, it was still difficult to translate that over into my video business because I was never taught like specifically how a video can make a business more money. I was just being taught these like general marketing principles, but nothing custom tailored to a video business to make more money and land more clients. And that's why I built what I do now, my coaching program called The Creators University, but I'm not here to sell you on that right now. If you want to learn more about it, there's going to be details down below, but I'm not making this video to sell you on that right now. I'm making this video to get you to understand that you need to pick up like a marketing book, a business book, a sales book. You don't need another YouTube video on the next, lens or piece of equipment that you're trying to buy. And I'm not speaking to like total beginners. I'm speaking to you if you have great work, you make great art, your videos are cinematic, you know how to shoot, you know how to edit, all that stuff. You just can't get paid more for it. And you're struggling to work with the clients that you want to work with, that pay you a lot, that pay you top dollar, that are great to work with, that pay you on time. But that's what you got to do if you want to start making more money, is you have to start at the forefront of your mind. I'm so passionate about this topic. At the forefront of your mind, you have to be constantly thinking about what value am I bringing to the table here? What actual value am I creating for my clients so that they can get a return on this investment with me to make more money in their business? That is the key. Not, are we shooting in 1080 or 4K? Are we bringing a Mavic 3 Pro or are we bringing a Mavic Mini? Sure, those details are important as you get into production, but they're not going to allow you to charge $20K for the same production that someone else is stuck charging $2K for. Most videographers lack the fundamental understanding of how a wildly profitable, successful business works. And that is that you have to provide more value than you are receiving. If you charge $2K for a video, you have to be creating at least $2K worth of value, but ideally like 5 to 10x that. If you're charging $2K, you better be able to understand and explain to your client how that's going to bring them at least $10K worth of business. And when you can rewire the way you think about how you pitch your services, about how you run your video business to the value that you're creating, you will 10x, you will literally 10x what you make with no additional work, without having to buy any more gear, without having to get any better at your craft. You will effectively make so much more money when you can make this shift. So in this video, I'm not going to go into how to do that. I have other videos that go into that, and that's pretty much all I talk about here on this channel. I know it sounds easier said than done, and it is. It's very difficult to make this shift. There's a lot to learn. There's mindset shifts. There's new strategy. But what I want you to do today is go pick up a book on business. Go watch more of my content to get better at sales and pricing and overcoming objections, just the whole business side. And stop being so obsessed with just the quality that you're bringing to the table. Don't re-edit your demo reel for the 5th time. You don't have to redo your website or redo your logo yet. You just have to understand how you can become more valuable to your end customer, your clients, so you can justify charging them 2K, 5K, 10K, whatever it is that you want to charge. So I hope this video is helpful. I'm still a bit foggy. I'm still getting over this sickness here, but I'm so passionate about this topic, and this changed my life. Once I stopped being so selfish, and that's honestly what it was. I was just being selfish, and I started thinking about the customer more and how I could help them more. I was able to start charging 2K for the same projects I was charging $500 for. Then shortly after that, I was able to charge 5K, and then 10K, and then 15K, and then 20K plus for some productions. But I'm telling you right now, I guarantee that if you're stuck charging like $1,500 per project and you just can't charge more than that, if you start thinking more about the customer, your clients, and the value you're bringing to them with these videos, and you pick up a book on marketing, you pick up a book on business, on sales, without doing anything else, you can start charging 5 to 6K for that same exact scope of work. So guys, take this seriously. If you do, you will make 2025 your biggest year yet from this video alone. And if you're ambitious, go watch some of my other content. Like I said, go pick up some business books and get serious about learning about the whole business side of this industry. Your work's good enough. I'm sure you have great work. You're good. You just got to get better at the business side. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit subscribe. You know how we roll. Hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next video.